What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Mike, and this season opener football highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, perfect for your next team occasion. Get on the bus. It's the start of the 2015 football season, and we open up with a long drive. Poly's got it all. They're popular in Long Beach, and it plays in Peoria, too. Jackrabbits out in Coyote Country to play Centennial, the defending Division II state champs in Arizona. But Poly has got the young Simba who couldn't wait to be a king. Jack Jones stepping into that All-American senior leadership role we've seen played by Juju and Biggie before. Obviously, Antonio Pierce has assembled a nationally elite schedule this year. They're taking on Isaac Steele and the rest of these Coyotes out in Centennial who are eager to face a California power. There was a sellout crowd, a great atmosphere for our first Friday Night Lights of the year. And two Jackrabbits want to fight me outside. They couldn't bounce it out. They kept trying, but the speedy Poly defense obviously can run sideline to sideline. Kobe Williams putting in work, not known as a tackle cornerback, but able to do that. And obviously they couldn't run up the middle either with guys like Josh Brown waiting. Brown continuing a proud Poly family legacy of D1 athletes coming out of 1600 Atlantic, and he gets the interception right there to really set the tone on defense. Poly defense was outstanding all night. Unfortunately for Brown and the rest of the Jackrabbits on D, the offense was really grinding its gears. More penalty yards than yards gained in the first half, which is not a ratio you ever want to see. And that just makes it easy for Centennial to wait for a Poly mistake. They get it with a big punt return here, and that's going to set up their first chance. 4th and goal on the 1 inch. Steele keeps it, and I sure can't see anything there, but we're going to trust the official and call that a touchdown. 6-0 halfway through the second quarter, and still nothing going for the Poly offense. Just looked really out of sorts that whole first half. This fake punt conversion by Jack Jones, half their yardage in the first half. Obviously not the start to the season that they were hoping for, and even that momentum dies out as Nolan McDonald intercepted by Steele right there. And Poly got to warm up, try and shake it off and find something offensively in the second half. Well, easy place to start, get it to your playmakers. You do have an All-American receiver in Jack Jones. When he touches the ball, something good's probably going to happen, right? Well, right, yeah, check that. Makes one miss there, and then, oh, God, just hurts him. 60-yard touchdown with the two nice moves to give Poly the 7-6 lead. Jack Jones, a visitor, injecting some money into the local economy by twisting some ankles up and sending kids to the chiropractor. A great play from him. Coyotes still not able to get it outside. Too much speed on that Poly defense, but they're a run team. They don't have a lot else to do offensively, and it was struggle for them. However, they just needed one more Poly mistake, and they got one on the short punt. This is 4th and 1. Steele on the naked bootleg gets it into the end zone. That's a 12-7 lead for Centennial. So now the Poly offense has got to figure out something else, and they decided to go back to their roots. This is McDonald eating on the ground, and it was a happy meal. Poly turning to the run game. The sophomore Michael Mawai with a great debut varsity performance really opened a lot of people's eyes. He had 4 carries for 33 yards on this drive, putting in work, and they're going to give him the ball and let him take it into the end zone on a 12-yard go-ahead touchdown. Just bullying his way forward, give Poly the 13-12 lead halfway through the fourth. Now, that was all the offense was going to get done, so it's up to the defense to kill 2 more drives if Jackrabbits want this win, and they certainly looked up to it. Jones setting the edge nicely right there. Steele obviously wants no part of that. And Jones laying the load. This kid can play in the fall. I've heard him called a passing league player, but nah, he is a Friday Night Light showman. All-American for a reason. Poly really manned up in the second half. Their defensive line did. Hot conditions, 100-degree kickoff temperature, but they stepped up, set up the 4th down right there. This is Centennial's whole game, and they are not going to get it. The Jackrabbits come up with the stand. It was an ugly win, but the thing about an ugly win is it's still a win, and they're 1-0. Jones, sensational. 3 catches, 103 yards, 30 yards rushing. He was half of Poly's offense on the evening as the Jackrabbits hold on for a 13-12 season opening victory. Our thanks to Papalucci's for sponsoring this video and everything else we do at GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. This is just the start. We're only 1 game in with so many more to go. You got to stick around and find out what else happens in this 2015 football season.